Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers and predicting the game against the Carolina Panthers this Sunday at Levi Stadium. So let's get into it. Now, tail of the tape, I'm not going to do one for the 49ers. You guys pretty much know about the 49ers if you've been watching my videos for the past couple of months and or following the media and what have you. I'm not going to be talking about them too much. I would be pretty much beating around the bush. I would be repeating everything I'd be saying for the past couple of videos. So I won't be talking about the 49ers too much, but I'm going to be talking about the Carolina Panthers now. So the Panthers last year, they had a pretty disappointing season, I would say, 6-10. Missed the playoffs completely, and I think they're the first team in NFL history to go 15-1 and completely miss the playoffs the next year. So it was very, very disappointing. Cam Newton, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, from MVP to pretty much a mediocre quarterback, I would say, last year. I mean, he's not a mediocre quarterback himself, but it's just that the season that he had in 2016 wasn't really that good. I think we can all agree on that. Defense wasn't as defensive as a couple of years ago in 2015, but hopefully they can rebound this season. But not against the 49ers. One other thing, Dave Gettleman got fired by the Panthers, I think, before the preseason started. So that was very, very surprising to fire the general manager before the preseason, even after the draft and what have you. But they hired Marty Hurney for whatever reason. I thought that was a stupid thing to hire Marty Hurney, in my opinion. But, I mean, if the Panthers believe he can do some work, if Jerry Richardson really believes that Marty Hurney is going to take this team to the next level as a general manager again for the Panthers, then more power to them. But hopefully Marty Hurney does not get them in salary cap hell, because when he was there, man, they were just salary cap hell. And he gave Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams ridiculous contracts and what have you. I mean, he wasn't that bad in the draft. I think he was actually pretty effective in the draft. It's just the money that he paid players for the Panthers, and it was just ridiculous, in my opinion. And that's probably why he got fired by the Panthers. And Dave Gettleman, to his credit, took them out of salary cap hell, and they're pretty stabilized right now. Gotta credit Dave Gettleman for doing that, and also drafting players as well. But the problem with Dave Gettleman was he was not a fan of paying players and what have you. I mean, you can ask Josh Norman, you can ask Steve Smith. I think that was the last straw for Jerry Richardson. He was like, no more. Please stop cutting all these players. Stop trading all these players and what have you. I guess he didn't listen, and I think Greg Olsen was rumored to be let go or getting traded or something like that. So I think Richardson was like, nope, no more. I can't deal with this anymore. So Dave Gettleman's fired. Yay. But whatever. But anyways, that's just the front office shellackles right there. But back on the field, I think they look pretty good, in my opinion. Cam Newton's a little banged up for whatever reason. I think his shoulder is still banged up. He had surgery in the offseason. That's kind of dangerous for him to do that. But surprisingly, they also released Joe Webb for, I don't know what kind of reason they did, but they did. And they only have Cam Newton and Derek Anderson as quarterbacks for the Panthers. So they only have two, just like the 49ers. But Derek Anderson's not the same guy from a couple of years ago. I don't think now he's the best backup quarterback in the NFL. I think he's aging. I think the preseason, I watched a little bit of Derek Anderson in the preseason. I don't think he's that guy anymore to be a backup quarterback, but maybe he'll prove me wrong. Maybe if something happens to Cam Newton and Derek Anderson, he's going to show up and what have you. Maybe that's going to happen, but as of right now, I don't see any indications on that. But that's pretty much it for the Panthers. I don't want to get into too much about it, but the Panthers overall, they're just coming for redemption from 6-10 last year. Disappointing season. Maybe they can do better this year with Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart, Christian McCaffrey. I forgot to mention Christian McCaffrey. That guy looks like a beast. I can't wait to see him play a bit for the Panthers. Guy from Stanford, so I got to show him a little bit of love, even though I don't go to Stanford, but I got to show him a little bit of love in the Bay Area. And Greg Olsen, we all know about Greg Olsen. That guy's just consistent as hell. Defensively, hopefully they can redeem themselves from last year, even though it was an okay defense, but overall it was not the defense from 2015. So I'm going to be doing predictions. I miss saying that. Yes, it's been months now since I said predictions, but I'm going to be predicting who's going to win this game. So if I had to choose one, I would pick the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to pick the 49ers to win this game. I think the 49ers want to make a statement that they're going to have an okay season, a pretty good season, and if they want to do something like that, they got to be a team like the Carolina Panthers, a very talented team as well, a team that's going off the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. It hasn't been forever since they have been in the Super Bowl. I mean, they're still playoff contenders, in my opinion. I think if they want to be in the national spotlight 49ers style, then they're going to have to win this game against the Panthers, and it's at home. I don't know if that's going to be any home field advantage, but hopefully everyone at Levi Stadium is going to give home field advantage, and I believe in Brian Hoyer. I think Brian Hoyer is going to do okay against this pretty good defense, and I think the San Francisco 49ers defense is going to pressure Cam Newton a lot in this game, but they got to stop Jonathan Stewart and or Christian McCaffrey. I don't know who's going to be starting, but they got to stop those guys. We got to see what happens, but I just believe in the defense for the 49ers. I think with Robert Saleh and his guidance over this defense, I think they're going to do a really good job in pressuring Cam Newton, and it's not going to be like last year. Last year, they was just very, very bad with Jim O'Neil. It was the second game, I think, in 2016, and Cam Newton pretty much left without a dirty jersey. I mean, he didn't get sacked at all, I don't think. I think this year's going to be different with the 4-3 scheme. The players that they have, the personnel that they have is a lot better than last year with the addition of Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster and other players. I would say Malcolm Smith, but Malcolm Smith is currently on IR right now, and I'm just really excited to see this defense for the 49ers. And offensively, I kind of am, especially with the running back position with Carlos Hyde, Kyle Juszczyk as the fullback, Matt Breya, and Raheem Morstead. I think they're going to do a really good job against the Carolina Panthers. I know this is really bold. I know this is really crazy to say. Panther fans are probably going to try to stab me or something like that. Oh, not really, but they're probably going to yell at me or something like that. 49er fans will be like, yay, he's picked the 49ers to win the game. But I'm just going to pick the 49ers out of just luck, I guess you can say. I wouldn't say luck, but I'll just pick them just out of thin air and what have you. So if I had to pick a final score for me, final score would be 49ers 24, Panthers 20. I'll go with that. I think that's a really good prediction right there. I think that's a really close game, and I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game in my opinion. I don't know if Brian Hoyer is capable of doing that. I don't know if Cam Newton's capable of doing that as well with the banged up shoulder, but maybe he'll prove me wrong this Sunday, but we'll see then. And I think that's a pretty good prediction right there. I'm not going to go any deeper with that, but 24-20 San Francisco 49ers, that'd be a really good statement for the 49ers to have that win if they do win this game. So that's going to be pretty much it, you guys. So please comment below on what you guys think about this game. Do you think they're going to beat the Panthers? What is your final score prediction? Any bold predictions from either players or coaches or what have you? Please let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this, and I'll be catching you guys up later. So I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever. Well, it's Labor Day as of this video, so I hope you guys have a nice Labor Day. I guess I'll catch you guys up this Sunday when they play the Carolina Panthers. So there you have it. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. See y'all soon.